Okay, well, I know I have that set. All right, well. What's happening, spook junkies? The Real Crackhead back with yet another video. 10 scary videos that'll have you screaming your face off. What the hell is that? That's the beginning of the video, by the way. I don't watch these videos, so I have no idea what to expect. But from the looks of that, I think it's going to be a pretty good one. At least I hope so, anyway. Crazy, crazy, crazy stuff. Anyway, before I forget, because I always seem to forget this at the end of the video, please like, subscribe, crack that bell. It really, really does help me with YouTube, and I would really deeply appreciate it. Anyway, with that being said, let's just get to this video. It's called 10 Scary Videos That Will Have You Screaming Your Face Off. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's just do this right now. Here we go.
These are the scariest videos I've come across in quite some time, so you know what that means. Prepare to scream. Number 10. A YouTuber named Hello Ryan Holmes lives in a house that you and I want no part of. Scary noise.
What's with this dude's voice? That's crazy. Does he do that through the whole video? I guess so. All right, well. Okay, here we go.
This have become part of a daily ritual stemming from paranormal activity, or so he suspects. So when it happens again, Ryan grabs a camera to see if he can catch a ghost on video.
Huh? Video.
Did you just see that? I definitely just heard somebody run up the stairs.
Alright.
Ryan thinks he hears creeping noises of a ghost running up the stairs.
All the cabinet
Ghost or
doors are
not,
open.
he is definitely not alone. Camera in hand, Ryan gets no further than the kitchen before he realizes...
What the f...
All of the cabinets have mysteriously opened on their own, and when he goes to close them...
So what? Nothing was actually caught on camera, I guess. They just started filming when the cabinet doors are open. You know, I could have staged that. I don't know.
Why the f is everything open? What the f... What the f...
He turns around only to find that the ghost has moved every object in his kitchen back to where it was. It looks normal at first, but I think there is an editing cut here at 2 minutes when he briefly zooms into the cabinet for no reason at all. He could have stopped recording, moved all of the objects, and then started recording again to make it seem like it was all done in one take. Number 9, a YouTuber named Saska Adrenaline is posted up in a tree with his friend in the woods when they get sized up by a black bear. That's when the situation changes from a creature sighting to a full-on bear encounter in one scary moment.
Bears, did you know a bear, if it is hungry, that looks like a pretty young bear though. But a bear will wait you out. It will sit at the bottom of the tree and you'll fall out of the tree before that bear gives up, if he's really hungry. And besides that, the bear can just climb up the tree. So, you know, either way, you're done for if it really wants you. So, with that being said, let's move on. Ooh. Oh, he's climbing up the tree.
Or at least that's what they thought was going to happen. Instead, the bear runs up the tree and stops next to them. It looks just as confused and anxiety-ridden as they are. The two tree climbers watch in stunned silence as it takes a tiny sniff of their equipment and then awkwardly climbs back down.
You better hope the mama bear ain't anywhere around. Oh. That would be a pretty scary moment. That is no doubt about it. It's not paranormal, but it's scary.
Just when they think it's safe and all is well, they finally understand what made the bear display such bizarre behaviors in the first place.
Ooh. Oh, hey, there's a Happy Meal up in the
It
tree.
was obviously trying to get away from this much larger bear and ran up next to them without thinking. They're lucky that the larger bear didn't follow them up the tree. It seems highly territorial and much more likely to attack. Number 8. A YouTuber named Sand General captures the moving shadow of a mysterious creature on tape in the Phoenix desert late at night. He and his friend are cautiously driving down a dark and spooky country road when their dog starts making low whining noises that they've never heard before. Sand General stops the car and aims his phone camera. This bizarre encounter with an unknown creature is what he catches on video.
What the hell is that? I never heard anything like that.
A roaming shadow that stands out from the scenery is caught mysteriously moving from left to right. It looks like the rather large outline of some kind of desert monster waiting to ambush them, and so they turn around and get out of there fast, which is the right plan in my opinion. I would suggest that this large shadow figure is video editing, except listen to the dog. It's genuinely terrified and trying to tell them that they should be scared too.
It don't sound like no damn dog.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, good idea. Get out of there.
Number 7.
Go.
Creepy videos don't get much scarier than the creature caught lurking around Anton Meyer's house. No, his house is not haunted, at least not in the traditional sense, but this scary moment will definitely haunt him for the rest of his days in South Africa. The animal control expert needs to move the snake into a cylinder containment unit on the floor, but as more and more of the creature stretches forth, I don't think it will fit. I wanted to know if this is a snouted cobra like he says it is. If so, these snakes are highly venomous and probably the absolute last species you'd want in your home, let alone in such an intimate area. Oh, and by the way, according to the description of this video, the handler accidentally lost his grip and the snake made the watery retreat back to where it came from.
Wonderful.
Hopefully it doesn't make a second appearance when they least expect it. But since cobras tend to be territorial during certain parts of the year, it's likely to return at some point. Number 6. A YouTube channel called Paranormal Voyages has one of the best videos of otherworldly evidence I've seen in a long time. This haunting video is taken at the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, a place where you can spend the night with over 2,000 creepy clown dolls inside. While they're busy addressing any spirits nearby, one of the life-size clown mannequins reaches out for a ghost hunter and possibly makes contact with them. Watch its arm move on its own.
Wait a minute. Reaches out for a ghost hunter? Is that what he said? Let me rewind that. She's not a ghost hunter. She's the owner of the motel. Hold on.
This haunting video is taken at the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, a place where you can spend the night with over 2,000 creepy will fit. I wanted to know if this is
fact. Let me see. I want to hear that. What he said there.
Worldly evidence I've seen in a long time. This haunting video is taken at the
Come on, get to that part. Get to that part.
Number 6. A YouTube channel called Paranormal Voyages has one of the best videos of otherworldly evidence I've seen in a long time. This haunting video is taken at the Clown Motel in Tonopah, Nevada, a place where you can spend the night with over 2,000 creepy clown dolls inside. While they're busy addressing any spirits nearby, one of the life-size clown mannequins reaches out for a ghost hunter and possibly makes contact with them. Watch its arm move on its own.
It moves, but there could be somebody behind that. Maybe.
She looks back genuinely surprised, only to see the clown doll smiling innocently at her, as if it's never moved by itself. I guess somebody could have been hiding behind the creepy doll to make its arm move, but if not, then this would have to be one of the scariest moments I've ever seen caught on tape. Number 5. Thomas Hayes has been hearing scary loud sounds lately. Strange scratching noises coming from inside of the wall. right next to where he sleeps at night. Anxiety mixes with fear as he dismantles the electric socket to investigate what's gone wrong behind the walls. And let me tell you, the source of the scary sounds is beyond creepy.
Oh man, are those roaches? Oh my god.
He tries
I
not
hate
to scream
fucking
as he
roaches.
finds the wall
Excuse
is
my
filled with an
language.
endless
Oh.
number of fried insects. Roaches to be exact.
Ugh.
And look, at 30 seconds he absentmindedly flicks one off
Oh,
with his
don't touch
finger.
it.
That's
Ugh.
not exactly the reaction I was expecting, and certainly not what I would have
Yeah, I
done,
wouldn't touched
but
it.
I guess he was shocked at the time. Speaking of, I
That
can't
is
help but
sick.
wonder how
That
safe
is
it is
sick.
to prod around an electrical socket with a screwdriver in the
Yeah, you don't
first
wanna do that.
place. I know he probably turned the power off, but I feel like it could still hold a
gosh.
charge. Someone tell me in the comments. Number 4. Abnormal Alabama
Oh, that reminds
is
me.
all
son.
about
That
discussing
reminds me. If you guys have an idea for a video for me to react to, put it in the comments, please.
the weirdest and scariest things imaginable.
Oh, dolls.
And this is probably one of their most frightening videos.
I've
These
got a
creepy
brother-in-law
dolls
who
are said
was
to be possessed by
scared to
something
death of dolls.
paranormal, according to their owner, Kevin
I don't like
Kane,
dolls either, though.
the man in the white shirt, and they
I'm
aren't
not as bad
afraid
as
to
he is.
show it. When the host is busy talking about his own bizarre experiences with the haunted dolls, the creepy dolls provide the best paranormal evidence right in front of the camera.
They had all kinds of dolls that were haunted, were supposedly haunted. They had death masks. They actually had
Death masks.
The cap they would put.
Not only are the creepy dolls caught on tape moving, which is scary enough,
see 'em
but if you
moving.
look closely, you'll see one doll moves its eyes first. Its eyelids briefly twitch before the doll moves by itself. I also wanted
Did
to
you
point
see
out
us?
as a
Well, maybe a
counterpoint
little
that the
bit.
dolls could be falling over because of how they were positioned. At
Mm-hmm.
20 seconds, Kevin leans back and the other guest moves his laptop.
Yeah,
So
why are
maybe
they
they
so
bumped the
close up
table
like
and
that?
accidentally made it look like the dolls were haunted and moving on their own. Or
Yeah.
maybe
Good call.
not.
Good call, my buddy.
Number 3.
Yep.
When somebody finds a spider in their home, some people would swat it on the spot with the nearest object, while others would
release
try
them
to
go.
find some way to let it
Spiders
go
don't bother me.
outside. Then there are a small percentage who would grab a camera
Well,
and let the spider
they're
crawl
crawling
all over them,
Up to
like
my
video
face.
3
Well, that's a
here.
different story. This guy, I don't know what he's doing. Oh
I
man.
got a spider crawling on me.
Oh yeah,
Never
you know where he's
intended
heading.
for the arachnid to take a detour across his
Looking for the nearest
throat and then
hole.
stamp its way across his face.
Wow.
He manages to stay
Cover up
calm
that
and
ear,
only
buddy.
has one
Cover
thing
it
to
up.
ask.
Cover that ear up.
And it's crawling on my face, isn't it?
Why, yes,
that ear
yes
up.
it is. Right towards your ear
Oh.
hole, unfortunately. Thinking fast, he
Oh,
tries to
you were
divert
lucky.
the spider away
Lucky,
from his
lucky.
ear.
Those
It
spider-
ends up
yeah,
encouraging it to almost
spiders
burrow
would
straight
love-
inside.
they
He
love
is so
getting
lucky
in
that
the
the spider
holes.
decides not to do that, because that
You're-
would have been a horrible
Sorry,
trip
guy,
to the
but man,
hospital for sure.
you
Not
need
that
to-
having a spider
you need
in
a
your
wake-up
hair is any
call. Don't let
consolation
spiders crawl on you like
prize,
that.
but you get what I mean. Number 2. 2020 has already been a terrifying year, and the continuous sightings of a strange creature
terrifying.
in the woods, one who
freaking
watches people
Twilight
with
Zone.
glowing white eyes, isn't helping anyone feel less stressed out. This mysterious creature sighting comes from the Danimator's channel,
animal.
who says these
The
glowing
Danimator.
eyes were
I'll check
watching
out
him
his
through his
channel.
window right outside of his house. He goes to the edge of his property and stands at the fence, trying his best to make sense of the unknown
Be an
creature
owl?
before him.
Raccoon?
Some people are saying this is a raccoon or an owl, while others are saying no way, that this is something way scarier. I agree that it's weird to see some
I don't
scary
know about
eyes
that.
from the woods looking at you in your own house, and could be something smarter than the average animal.
I don't know, is that a-
anyway, this reminds me
Hold
of
on, I'm
another
gonna rewind
creepy
that
creature
just
sighting in the
just for a second. I want to see if that's a
the
roof.
unknown creature
Is that a
before
roof?
him.
Is that a roof in that corner there? It's just so dark you can't really tell. But it could be an
Some people are
it could be an owl, it could be a raccoon. It could be a number of things really. So I don't know about this one.
saying this is a raccoon or an owl, while others are saying no way, that this is something
No
way
way.
scarier. I agree that it's weird to see some scary eyes from the woods
Oh, this
looking at
guy's
you in
voice.
your own
Oh,
house,
yeah.
and could be something smarter than the average animal.
Smarter
Anyway,
than
this
the average
reminds
fucking
me of
man.
another creepy creature sighting in the woods taken months later. I've covered this one before, but here's a brief clip for comparative purposes. I think this might be the same type of creature, whatever it is.
It's too damn dark.
I can't even tell what animal did it.
Yeah, can't.
I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5
Hey.
seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious,
And on that note, I'm going to say the same thing. Please like, subscribe, and crack that bell. It truly does help. It really does help me get found in the search engines of YouTube. I mean, it's really important. So if you don't mind doing that, that would be awesome. Anyway, let's get back with this.
about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram
Oh, I
at
hope it's not
Dylan
that
is
picture.
Chillin' YT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. This father has decided to take Halloween to the next
Oh,
level with a
Halloween.
costume like this.
That is
and
crazy.
He thinks it's going to make
Oh,
his
excuse
kids
me.
scream.
That is crazy. That's a puppet. Wow. That is insane. Oh, man, I would love to have that. For Halloween, of course.
Like never before.
Okay, I'm gonna attempt to scare the out of my kids. I've got my phone right
Every
here.
father loves to do that.
A clicker to turn it on. And this is my Halloween costume. It's actually...
This is so well put that all he needs to do is one press of a button for this terrifying zombie-like creature to start trying to gnaw
what is
his
it,
face,
animatronic? Is that what it
equipped
is,
with
or-
some crazy sound effects as well.
Oh, okay.
I've got sound devices down here.
Whoa,
And finally, it's time
you're
to
a
see if
cruel
his
dad.
plan
You
will be
are
a
a cruel
success or
dad.
not.
Oh. Ooh. That scared me. Oh, poor girl. Poor little girl. You know, traumatize that kid for life with that thing.
It's okay.
Oh.
I'd say he definitely
Especially,
succeed in having
you
his
know, like-
children scream their faces off.
Especially when you're talking the Walking Dead. You know, I'm sure these kids have watched plenty of those before. So, I mean, it even amps you up even more. I mean, boy, this dad is he's a cruel, cruel dad.
But I gotta say, I'd be pretty upset if my parent tried a prank
Look at
like
that- look at his
this.
smile
Let's
laughing.
hope they're better sports
is
than I
crazy.
am, because otherwise they might be having nightmares
Oh,
about this for a
wow.
long time.
Oh, that's crazy.
Fear
Oh, I love
forms
it. Love it,
true
love it, love it.
bonds.
Well, I guess
so with
that's the
that
end of
in
it.
mind, I
Wow.
hope you
This
scream
video
as much.
seemed a little bit faster than the last one. Anyway, again, I hope you enjoyed the video. And please, like I said earlier, if you like, subscribe, and crack that bell, it really does help. So, and also, if you have any idea for a video you would like me to react to, please place it in the comments. And I'll do it. I'll do my best to get to it, you know. Well, you know, so we'll see, right? Anyway, you guys take care. Have an awesome day. Stay safe out there. And talk to you soon.